Hey y'all!
You can't do like that.
Welcome to the Southern Fried Maple Leafs page. I am Brittany and this is Corey. So we're about to do my Draw My Life. He has done his already and I am not going to do mine. I'm going to let him do it because this right here is the artiste. Tell him, baby, your disclaimer.
The following video does not have closed captioning, might contain nudity and violence and
it won't.
coarse language.
No, it won't. It won't contain any.
No animals were harmed in the making of this film.
That's right. Y'all heard it here. But tell him, baby, about how you're going to draw us.
Brittany is a potato.
No, tell him.
I just did.
Well, he's drawing. Go
To
ahead.
protect the identity of all the people involved, everybody will be drawn as a vegetable. Brittany will be a potato.
I'm a potato. And why is that, baby? Why am I a potato?
Because she's got eyes for me.
Because I only got eyes for you. That's right. What a dinky head. Yeah, so I can't draw. Y'all would be like so miserable trying to watch my Draw My Life if it was me doing it. So I have enlisted Corey to draw my life for me. And I hope you guys like it. All right. Thanks again for all the comments and the love, guys. We love y'all. Peace. Here it is.
The following Draw My Life video may contain scenes of hilarity, cartoon nudity, poop jokes, jaw-dropping facts, unbelievable tales, and one dashingly handsome stud of a manliest man of men, strongest man alive, aka Corey. Viewer discretion is advised. This program is rated ER. The year is 1985. A southern Georgia peach named Granberry and a wild celery named Howard gave birth to a little potato named Britany. They already had 3 children, Rachel the grapes, Annie the banana, and Cullen the pickle. But none of them were perfect, so they kept trying till they had the perfect little angel. When Britany the potato was young, she had a speech impediment. The lifeguard at their pool was named Rod, and she would always call him Wad. Britany loved the water so much, though, that she joined a dive team with her brother, and they will travel all over the country, always taking home the first prize. Cannonball! Britany was so daggone cute that her dad got her to help him sell things door to door. When Britany turned 16, her dad told her she wasn't allowed to get her license until her older sister Annie the Banana got her license. But Annie didn't want to get her license, so Britany drug her by the hair to the DMV. She then inherited her older sister Rachel's car, which was bright pink. She painted flames on the side of it so that it always looked like she was going real fast. But it was so conspicuous that everyone would always see her driving it and tell her mama, who was not impressed. She would always get in a lot of trouble. Britany graduated high school and was off on her own. She got a house in the woods with her best friend, where there was a big stretch of land that they'd ride on top of trucks while mudding. They painted the walls to that house in the brightest colors, and they stayed up really late and had all the fun. Meanwhile, Britany and her dad, the crazy-haired celery, started a business making and selling stuff to home builders in Birmingham. Some stuff they sold were fireplaces, wrought iron doors, and crown molding. It's neato now because sometimes driving around you see those doors on houses. They're like, I made that. When the housing market crashed and the economy took a poo, Britany and her dad decided it was time to pack up, sell their business, and move on. Herpes and Morris. She later went to work as a personal assistant to a very wealthy man, where she got to travel all over the United States. This really sparked her interest in traveling. She started saving up her money and going on all kinds of trips. She's been all over the world! She's been to Thailand, Ireland, England, Spain, Italy, France, Greece, Costa Rica, Canada, the Virgin Islands, and all over the US. One time, Britany even took Annie the Banana and went on a long road trip all the way up the PCH. They started in San Diego and went all the way to Vancouver, eh? And along the way, they even went bungee jumping.
The second highest bungee jump in North America.
Believe that. Britany has also been hang gliding, scuba diving, skydiving, and paragliding. She then went to Colorado to go snowboarding in the mountains, where she fell in love with the mountains. She decided this is where she wanted to make her home. So her and some friends got a house together and she moved there full time. One of her friends, her best friends, was Maverick the eggplant. Hi, I'm Maverick. One day, as Britany was going for lunch at a nice little bar, she met the sexiest thing she has ever seen. Corey, the pineapple. And he was like, "Hey there, your name must be Yam, because you are one sweet potato, eh?" She fell in love instantly. They became the best of friends and boyfriend and girlfriend, and they were just so in love because he was such a fine apple. Look at that. Look at that sex back.
It's a pineapple.
It's a fine apple.
It's a fine pineapple.
It's a fine apple, and you are a hot potato.
I am a hot potato.
Anywho, as the story goes, Corey went and worked out in the desert for long periods of time, and Britany missed him so darn tootin' bad. She was like, "Daggum, where art thou?" Britany and Corey broke up. They were both devastated. Corey moved back to the motherland. Britany stayed in Colorado. Every time she went to karaoke, she sung, "Baby, come back." Subconsciously thinking of that fine apple, who begged her and really begged her to let him back into her life. He promised not to work so much anymore, to make more time for her. And eventually, she said yes. So they bought a house in Alabama, where they currently live, right down the street from Granbury. And they are so daggum happy that they decided to share all their stories on the YouTubes. P.S. Corey is one sexy Canadian pineapple. This story narrated by not Corey. The